There was a lot of pain and suffering along the way that didn't need to be. When I was 19, what would have prevented me from using in the first place is if I would have known the consequences of the actions of what I was actually doing. If I would have known that me picking that up would have led down this timeline to where I am today, I'm grateful for where I am, but if I could have prevented it, I would have.
Welcome to another edition of Recovery Happens. I'm Patrick Patterson with BW Rock. Today we have Angela here to offer hope and encourage recovery.
Growing up was a very mixtured life events. I started off, I was born in Pasadena, California, and then my mother and father separated and I moved to Michigan. At the end of 6th grade, my mom formally introduced me to my biological father, and then that summer we moved back out to California. High school was great. I excelled in high school. I did great I was Miss Temple City, and I did my dance team and got my certificate to teach professional dance. And I was in college, and when I was 19, I was trying to do everything. I was teaching at Monrovia High School, the song leading team. I was mentoring at Faith Community Church to the junior high school students, and I was just constantly tired. And that's when my friend says, "Hey, try this. I just heard about it. It'll help us lose weight and it'll keep you with energy." And it was called crystal meth. Before that, I had maybe drank a couple times at high school parties, and I never really smoked pot. So I really just full-fledged went into crystal meth. I was able to still work and go to school and do everything, because I wasn't looking at meth as if it was a bad thing at that frame. I just was using it as a tool until it completely took over, and then I dropped out of school and I lost all my friends. And I had gotten some bad drugs and I overdosed from meth. And my mom found me on the bathroom floor. And I weighed 98 pounds, fully dressed. I was detached from everyone, and I didn't know how to reattach. And I wasn't seeking help from anything. Until I went to the doctors, and they gave me some prescriptions for something to keep me awake, something to make me go to sleep, and something to help with the pain throughout the day. I really wasn't in pain. I think I was just more seeking something that I could use to still suppress the memories that I was having. Then I went to Sacred Heart for the first time, and I said I just needed detox and release, that I really didn't have an issue. So after 3 days, I went home and I stayed clean for about a week, and then I went back to the pain pills. I left Michigan, and I didn't want to live anymore. I was tired of disappointing my family and my children, and I would have rathered the memory of the good times of the clean time I had than them have to deal with any more disappointments. So I left Michigan, ultimately to head to California to go swimming, and I don't know how to swim, and I knew the ocean would just take me away. I had tried suicide so many other times that I had never tried to drown myself, and I always said, if I try it one way and I didn't work that way, then I'm not going to go back to that way. I'll try it a different way. It was just some weird thing I had told myself in my head. But when I finally got to California, I never made it to the ocean. And I was in a hotel room, and I tried to hang myself with the shower curtain at Motel 6. And the person I was with found me and took me off the shower curtain. And said, "We're going home." And so we started heading back to Michigan, and that's when I got to Oceana County and got arrested. I was released from jail the 26th, and that's when I started my first night at a 3-quarter home here in Port Huron. And that was the first day that I walked into BW Rock. The environment while I was using was very unstable. It was from hotel room to hotel room, sometimes the car, sometimes in the stairway of a hotel. There was the lowest point of where I was residing would have been in the car lot in Mississippi, Biloxi. My favorite thing about recovery is that it gave me stability. It gave me a safe place to lay my head at night. It gave me the strength in knowing that I could form a foundation for myself, and that's nothing that I had ever thought that I could do. I always relied on someone else or something else to help me feel that I was 100%. And it wasn't until I got here that I could actually feel that I was gonna be okay, no matter what.
Thank you for tuning in to this edition of Recovery Happens. If you or someone you know is struggling with addiction, please give us a call at 888-68-BW-ROCK.